Listen, all I'm gonna say is this. Niggas really get in their feelings when you curve them, when you tell them no, I'm not interested. The beef is between my nigga. Why is another man speaking on me because I don't wanna with him, bro?
Alright, so if you ain't heard about this, you can go back and watch my last video. DDG and Toosii seem to be beefing over Rubi Rose. That's how it comes across and that's how it sounds. But they both seem to say, you know what? It ain't even about her. So Toosii first got on live, called out YouTube rapper, which means throwing his first shot at DDG. Second thing you know, Toosii did an interview or got on live with academics and he pretty much said why is him and DDG beefing over Ruby Roll, calling all kind of bees and everything else, which any other man gonna get upset about that as well. So after all that happened, DDG kind of kept quiet, little shots here and there, but he did get on live today and pretty much address the whole situation on what happened between Toosii, Ruby Rose, how Toosii tried to holler at Ruby Rose before he let it slide. Y'all listen to the interview and tell me what y'all think in the comments down below. And according to Chris Sales and y'all too, who you got? DDG or Toosii? Comment down below.
In October, right? The nigga
Yeah.
DM me. He say this when I knew it was like really like like this shit by the bitch. Feel me? October the nigga DM me. He say, hey, keep it a buck. What tip Ruby on? I ain't even tripping for real. First of all, gang, don't come approach me about no like fuck is you even talk about? Me and this girl don't even talk. You heard?
Like you good?
I don't take none of these niggas serious, man. I just be wild. I don't work out problems with niggas. I work out problems with my girl. My bad, I dropped you. My bad, bro. I work out problems with my girl, not my nigga. Why not niggas?
Shit.
I ain't. I'm not the squasher. He started with me. I'ma just keep the shit going.
Y'all rolling out there. Y'all gotta have a conversation, man to man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let bygones be bygones, bro. Because you know what? I told him the same thing. The internet looking at y'all like y'all beefing over a girl. That's never a good look. We already
I don't be beefing over
out here
girls. I
taking
just
he's taking an L.
Nah. I just don't tolerate disrespect. Niggas be trying to play me like I won't hop on tip. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't tolerate no disrespect.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. From what I heard, Tootsie's like that. Better chill out, brother. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. That's what I heard, dog. That's what I heard. Tootsie,
Man, ain't nobody. That nigga don't put no type of fear in nobody's heart
easy, my brother.
at all. Gotta think about that, nigga. We just gonna have. We gonna speak in person. I don't like to talk over the phone.
Damn. Well, as long as it's not
Even
no.
though I made millions off the internet, I don't like doing internet shit with niggas, bro. That just make you look like a girl or
You,
like you scared of some shit.
you,
You know
you,
what I'm saying?
you feel any type of way with niggas to still be trying to like call you like a YouTube rapper?
I really don't care because I don't really care because my numbers go against all of that type of stereo type shit. You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I told him where I felt like he was. I'm gonna tell you where I felt like you were wrong too. I don't think you should. Like, even though I think you were still a little bit respectful, you should have messaged this girl. I think you fucked up there. You know what I mean?
Nah, that
Face
nigga been
somebody.
that nigga been trying to message my girl for a year. Nigga. So it's like nigga, I hear her. I don't even know who she is. Don't know who she is. I don't want to with her. Don't give a about that girl. Like they ain't got shit to do with me. I did that shit strictly to be petty. But he been hitting my girl up for a year. It's not about no female. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like it's more so just about disrespect. This nigga been on some sucking shit for a whole year. You know what I mean? He been like
Well,
first he was a fan. First he was a fan. When I first met him, he came up to me on some humble shit, right? And he was like, DDG, I'm a big fan. I respect you, blah blah blah. I met this nigga like
that ain't happening.
Grammys and prior to it was before COVID. Nick came up to me. He probably just got signed or whatever. And he came up to me on some humble shit. I didn't know who he was. Swear to God on my soul, I didn't know who he was. It's before he had any type of songs or anything, right? Just starting out. And he came up to me on some humble shit, like, I fuck with you, bro, blah, 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 blah. And now, you know, this nigga, this is a true, like, representation of niggas that try to go Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he came up to me on some humble shit.
Kind of
And
like forgot about
yeah,
it.
yeah, the nigga know the nigga been hip to me. Like a lot of these little niggas, a lot of niggas that's younger than me, they grew up watching my videos. Like
Yeah.
it was no like lit. It wasn't too many lit American black niggas on YouTube. So I was like the main one. So a lot of niggas was watching me. You know what I mean? So all these niggas was already hip. So it's like niggas just switch up. But you know, it's cool.
I mean, well, I did also tell like I think you get offended when niggas start talking about your girl a certain type of way because whether niggas know it or
Any
not,
nigga would
I
though.
assume that whether y'all on or off, like I know how them type of relationships are. Even when y'all off, y'all on. You feel me? So like
And that's some childish children ass shit. Talk about a female past just because she don't want to fuck with you. You know what I mean? I feel like that shit is just some kid shit. How old is the nigga? 20? Like nigga was born in the 2000s. Like the nigga is he's young. That's like some kid. And the other niggas they young, bro. Like shit is childish. I'm just more mature. I don't really look at that type of shit in a female.
so there's no like because well at least when he put up the screenshots on live he said like it was almost like insecurity on your part like you were hitting him up like yo bro this yo don't tell me please don't tell me you did some of my girl type stuff. There's no insecurity on your behalf.
I didn't say nothing like first of all, that shit was like 7 months ago. Second of all, me and Ruby wasn't together at the time. So I'm like, damn, do I want to get to the bottom of everything? I want to know everything before we get back together, all this other shit. And I thought me and him was on some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cordial. You can ask anybody. Like I'm cool with everybody. You know what I mean? I don't come at nobody reckless like all these rappers and shit. I come at niggas respectful. Like I don't be on none of that bullshit. A nigga got a girl. I don't niggas girls. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that type of weird. So I hit the nigga up on some cool shit. I thought we was cool. But I
Yeah.
guess he took that as like he had one up on me or some shit like that. But at the time, like I'm single, I'm doing what I do, she doing what she do. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of shit before I start with her again. But that shit was like October.
I'm gonna look at it and call cap. So the beef is really about her. Cause if she really was your girl, then you shouldn't really care about who slid in her DMs. So I guess, in my opinion, you looking at it like, oh, this my homeboy, this my buddy. So before I mess back with her, let me see if she mess with the homeboy or buddy. That's what I'm thinking. Y'all coming down below and tell me, do y'all think the same thing? I never watched the video. I kind of caught it, whatever. But yeah, it sound cap. It sound like you really are mad with him about Ruby, and he may be telling the truth. At all this point, it looked like Toosii more on the real truth, like DDG on the politics truth. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Continue watching the video.
But she never the nigga.
Mm.
The niggas is just weird, bro. Like a lot of these niggas, they be wanting Ruby.
Well, hold on though, and be honest. Like, don't cap. He said he was catching a couple little sneak disses that you may have been doing. Apparently, you said something about a track hawk. You know what I mean? You have a Urus, whatever. You was kind of like trying to shit niggas that had a track hawk. He felt it was directed towards him. Be honest. Don't cap, DDG.
I put it on everything, bro. I said that on some just my Lambo faster than the Jeeps. And he got mad. I guess he took that. The Trackhawk's still 100 bands. It ain't like it's a cheap ass car. Like, why would you get mad about that? That's just some childish shit. Nobody was talking about the nigga.
So you wasn't.
Tell you, that nigga is not on my radar, bro. I don't look at Toosii page like and be like, oh, what he doing? Like, I don't check up on this nigga at all.
So were you shocked when obviously he addressed it on his live? Were you shocked when he brought it to live? Because now everybody know. You know what I mean? Like, truth be told, I saw the shit on Salute the Shade Room Teens. I'm looking on there. I'm like, yo, both of those my guys. I'm like, wait, who they beefing over? And then I'm seeing women involved. I'm like, oh nah, like we can't have that type of narrative going. Like, yo, we got two up and coming young successful black men. They beefing over women. They looking a little, you know what I mean? So that's where I kind of got looking into what was going on with y'all. But he felt you would sneak this in. You felt like, you know what I mean, he been getting at your girl. Like, he said
he already took it too far, nigga. We just gotta throw hands. It's that simple.
yeah,
Like,
but even
but it
before
ain't.
he said he hopped on the phone with you though. Like, what happened?
Nah, the nigga, he just called me on some, because I had sent him a screenshot. His girl hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to talk to her. I said, your girl's unsending messages. Then he called me hot talking about some, you and her, you a bitch, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, I don't argue with niggas. Nigga could call on my phone. And then he hung up. It was a real quick 5-minute conversation. Like, no, not even 5 minutes, 30-second conversation.
Oh my god.
Like, when he see me, he just gonna have to have that same energy. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm a man at the end of the day. Handle shit like a man. All that internet shit, that shit is like, if you ain't making no money on it, then you trying to fight. So I don't sit on and try to be tough and try to act like I'm this big wolf. Nigga, I just want to fight the nigga at this point. That ain't me trying to be tough. That's just me, like, trying to settle shit.
Well, listen, Triller popping. They got the celebrity boxing shit popping. That could be a bag on.
I don't want to make no money with him. I just want to fight.
Oh,
That's it. I don't even want to make no money, bro. Like, niggas just get online and just talk crazy, bro. Like, that's all it is. That shit, we just handle it.
Another thing I kind of thought might have happened, because I seen, so when he was saying it, he said, yo, Ruby showed up to his hometown. He pretty much hit her up like, yo, my cousin tried to pull up to your show. Maybe you saw that and thought like he's trying to get at your girl. Like, maybe that was like, there was no disrespect intended.
Nah, he been on some little sneaky diss and shit, which I don't know why, but I guess it's because of the little track hawk. So he been on some little sneaky shit over a car. So when he hit her up, I had told her to respond, like, just see what he on. See what tip he on. So that I hit him up, I'm like, nigga, that's gonna be the last time. I had to check him. I let too much shit slide, bro. I be letting shit slide. I just be trying to be cool. But that nigga in particular, he just been on some weird shit. I hit him up man to man on some shit. I'm like, bro, like, what? If you got smoke with me, nigga, we can chop it up. The nigga never hit me back, but he'll always do little slick shit. So
and this is like legit question for me to you, right? Yo, Ruby, super attractive girl. I would probably say 80% of the rap game want her in some capacity, right?
yeah, but they try to act like, she this and that.
They
Blah, blah, blah.
wanted her, right?
You said what?
With her or not. Do you feel like they should? Do you feel like niggas who have they know about you and her, they should have some respect, or you gonna deal with it on a case by case basis? Because I'm really thinking that this ain't the first or the last nigga who has mentioned that he ever wanted Rubi Rose at some point.
Yeah, of course, but it's like, that's just come with being with a pretty female. Like, niggas, even if it wasn't Ruby, if I was with another girl that was pretty, like, niggas gonna always try to slide when they see a nigga with her. You know what I mean? So it's really like a case by case basis. But it's just all with this music shit, it's all about politicking, and niggas be trying to click up, and niggas choose who they want to respect. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So I just deal with it. It's just him in particular, bro. That nigga been on some shit. So I'm like, all right, bro, that's it.
Were you offended how he talks about her? Because you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I'm not finna let no nigga speak on my girl. I don't give a fuck what her past is, nigga. Like, you're not finna speak on her, and that's disrespecting me too. It's just not finna. It's not finna go down like that. So yeah, nigga, smoke. Nigga.
Shit. Other than like, obviously you claim you want to see him, but like, yo, ain't no other way y'all could just like either talk it out, make some music about it.
If he wanna squash anything, he ain't gotta squash it with me. He gotta publicly apologize to Ruby. And like, He did an interview before talking about fuck Ruby Rose. I'll let the shit slide. I'm like, okay, maybe that was before, blah, blah, blah. We a little rocky, we on and off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna tweak out on it, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But then now the nigga is like trying to hit her up on the side and all this other shit, bro. That shit is dead. Niggas already know I'm fucking with her. Like, you got a whole female. What the fuck is you texting mine for?